everyone. I am Jurat Singh. I'm a part of the Next Generations Nations Events Committee. Today I will be talking with you on what the National Stock Market Game is and how to register, how you'll be able to succeed, and any tips that I have for you to be able to do well in the game. Um, so you're probably thinking, how hard is it to invest in the stock market? You're just putting money into businesses, but there is a catch. You must invest in three central factors, and those three central factors are environmental, social, and corporate governance. And then just to start off, uh, NGN, in Next Generation Nations, is a social entrepreneurship club, which means that we come up with business solutions and um, business entrepreneurship to be able to solve social issues in the world. So I'll start off by sharing my screen, and I'll be going to Google. All right. So this was our Instagram post, the National Next Generation Nation Stock Market Game Competition, NSMG. To register, here is the link, is where my mouse is. That is the link that you can go to register, or you can even go to our website. Also, this is open to everyone from the ages of 11 to 19 is what it says on our website. And so if you're in middle school, high school, you're more than welcome to take part of this competition. So this is the competition schedule. We will be following this. Registration starts August 21st of this year. And the competition starts September 14, 2020. So you have from the 21st of August to the 14th of September to register and get started. And then the last day to register is October 9th for teams. And by November 2nd, you should have a minimum of $33,000 in diversified equity distribution. Obviously, this is virtual money. And then in January 9th of 2021, this is the competition, final virtual pitch competition. So this is kind of the competition at the end of the event schedule. And then now moving on, we will be holding training days. I believe it's 5 training days to be able to train and get our members pumped up and make sure everyone knows what they're doing and be able to answer any questions. As you can see, there's one about every month. There's some that have some training days that are twice in a month. So October 3rd, October 24th, November 1st, December 5th, and December 19th. And as well, if you did not catch the registration link, it is below right here in red. And so just to read this off, the NSMG competition is powered by the SIFMA Foundation, which is a foundation that empowers everyone to in financial literacy and everything else to do with finances. And participants will learn how to invest in a virtual $100,000 in equity portfolio consisting of stocks, mutual funds, and bonds. And the theory and philosophy that you guys, or method that you guys will be going with is the ESG investing. So if you guys see the graph right there, it is based off of environmental, social, and corporate governance. So 33% in each is what you should be aiming for. And you can also go to the website, our website, which is ngn.org. You can type in Next Generation Nations on Google, and it should be the first thing that pops up. These are some of our other events, and then the first thing right here, 2020 to 2021 event is the NGN stock market game. So this is the team registration. You can click on this link. It is the same as the link that I provided before. Uh, I'll be going off of this and showing you guys what you need to do. I'll be filling it out as if I was a participant. And then also a resource is the link, which is the game guidelines. So I'll be filling in a mock registration to help show you guys what you guys need to be doing. And so write in an email. I will be going with um, the email that I have, which is all right. And then the make sure you click all of these, select all the boxes before continuing, and then it should make you go to the next page. And this, um, I, I should include that there are participants. You can have a number of participants you can have up to 3 participants, or you can do this singularly. And participant number 1, that is the team leader. That's kind of the team captain who will be going through this whole process, who should be the one filling it out. So I'll just fill this out. My first name's Garage, my last name. And as you guys know, the red asterisk means that you need this to continue. And it is one of the required texts. And then the chapter, so just typing in NGN, and then I'll type in, you should be able to type in your school. So I'll just go with a random one. So I'll just go with NGN California. And then your date of birth, just to clarify how old you are and if you meet the age requirements. So I'll just type in 01/01/2002. 2002. And then what gender you identify as, male, female, or non-binary. I'll be clicking male. And then the grade level, what grade level you're in. I'm in the 11th grade. The graduation year 2022, what country I'm from, and then you can either scroll down through every country, or you can just type in what it is, what country you're from. So United States of America, and then this is United States. Everyone from every country is more than welcome to participate in our event. State you're from, California. City, Tulare is where I attend. And then school, I'll just type in high school. Parent guardian name, I'll just be going with random names. uh, And then if you have a participant, if you have a second participant um, on your team, so yes or no. If it's yes, you'll be going through the whole process all over again. So make sure you have the same information that you filled out for yourself for all of your other members. For sake of time, I will be clicking no, but if you do, go with yes. Continue. And then what your ESG investment strategy is, make sure that ESG stands for environmental, social, and corporate governance. So I'll just type something out. Yours should be longer than mine, but for sake of time, I'll be doing something very short. My strategy is to invest in companies that will bring a profit and a positive and a return. Ignore my horrendous spelling. And then go next. And then this is just a consent form. After you fill this out, click yes, please read over this, and hit submit. So I'll be going to the next page in this. So the guidelines for competition. You guys will be hearing me say ESG, environmental, social, and corporate governance. This is what everything's about, making the world a better place and finding solutions for social issues through business entrepreneurship. So the website, again, please, NGN, then go to resources, and then your resources should take you here. Then go on guidelines. And again, if you guys can read, go on this and then read through everything in environmental, social, and corporate governance. It'll give you exactly what it stands for and what companies fit the general rule. So I'll give you some examples for environmental, energy, waste, level pollution, uh, produced and utilization of resources. So I'd go with a company like Tesla since they are all electric. Social, a company that affects operational success by maintaining relationships with consumers, business partners, and communities. And a human rights organization, so possibly a nonprofit that is on the stock market. And then corporate governance is internal company affairs and its relationship with the company stakeholders, including its employees and shareholders. Proper and transparent corporate governance can help avoid conflicts between the company's stakeholders and potentially huge legislation expenses. Again, the schedule that I went over is available here. The rules and policies, a minimum of one person and then a maximum of three persons. The last day to register is Friday, October 9th. Uh, by the time it should be done by the end of the day. And again, going over, you should have a minimum of $33,000 in equities. So by November 2nd, you can do this through stocks, mutual funds, and bonds, whatever you feel like you'll be bringing in the most amount of return. So this is what's at the end, towards the end of the competition. It's on Saturday, January 9th, 2021. And if you're registered for the stock market exchange, then you should be good to go for this. It's kind of a two-in-one registration. And then your presentation should be all about um, you should be able to make a Google Slides or PowerPoint. Your presentation will be about 15 minutes long. And then here is kind of the criteria for that competition. If you're following the strategy, um, so the S&P 500 growth, it gives you the return annually, it's about 7 to 10%. So they will see how your portfolio is up against the S&P 500. So if you're exceeding the 7 to 10% return rate, so if you invested $100,000, you should have 110,000 to be able to meet this criteria. Um, and then you will be having a Q&A with the judges and if you also follow the rules and all the policies as well. So moving on to the next page, which is the ranking method. All of this is available on our website. So in this case, it provides a example. So team A, team B and Team C, they all start off with $100,000. Team A ends with 110. Team C is with 105, and Team B is with 105 as well. The equity growth, the S&P Smart Value, and the formula to calculate everything is right here. If you want to see like how you're ranking up in the middle of the competition, you can come here and use this calculation. And also, that's that for this, for that worksheet. And then at the end, it is the how to invest in the corporate government bonds, municipal bonds, and mutual funds. So here. All right, so how to trade in corporate bonds. This is the website that you guys will be using. See, it took me there, program of SIFMA Foundation. You log in. When you register, you'll be getting a login info and all of the necessary um, anything else that you may need. So right here, going to the corporate governmental bonds, it's stock market game. Do your research, see what works. A treasury bond, it's kind of what is, you give money to the government and you get a return on that. So the government is paying you interest, kind of like putting money into a savings or savings account in the bank, and you're earning interest on the money. This is a good way to go, but the only thing is that you'll be only receiving about a 0.07% return on your money, which is not meeting the requirements of the S&P 500 growth. So you got to set up the trade, enter the trade, complete the trade, all of that. And then the next thing is municipal bonds. Um, Again, do your research, see what fits, what you're looking for, and what your strategy is. Um, and then completing the trade, kind of the same thing as the last one. Everything will make more sense once you're signed up onto the website. And then mutual funds. Mutual funds are kind of a group of company. You can buy a group of company for kind of like a discounted price. And again, do your research, setting up the trade and completing the trade, making sure all the trade goes through. And again, if you always have if you need help or guidance on what to do, ask your teacher, your club advisor to contact your SMG coordinator, and anyone in our organization would love to help you guys out. So I'll stop my screen share. And if you guys have any more questions, please feel free to reach out to your advisor and ask them to get into contact with your coordinator. And again, a lot of information is on our website, and you follow us on Instagram at NGN, Next Generation Nations is our username. And feel free to DM us, email us, and we'll gladly get back to your email. So that is the end of my presentation. I hope everyone has a great day. I hope I was able to I hope I was able to answer everyone's questions. And thank you for watching. I appreciate your attention through my presentation. And have a great day, everyone. Thank you.